Darby Allin defended the AEW World Championship 7 times in 1 month. 7 times. Tonight, his body finally quit on him, and MJF took everything. Here's what made this special. MJF lost the title to Darby in 2 minutes, 15 seconds on Dynamite, the most embarrassing moment of his career. He wanted a rematch so badly he put his own hair on the line to get it. A literal barber chair was sitting on the stage before the match even started. Darby came out swinging, 3 headlock takeovers in a row, trying to end it the same way MJF ended things for him. 2 minutes, done. But then he goes for a dive, crashes headfirst into the mat at ringside, and from that moment, MJF owned him. Darby climbed to the top of AEW's giant scaffold stage, bleeding from the back of his head, and hit a coffin drop through a table on the ramp. The crowd gave him a standing ovation. He locked in the Scorpion Death Lock. MJF was screaming, and then Darby's own body gave out. The hold just broke, not because MJF escaped, because Darby had nothing left. Avalanche Tombstone Piledriver. 3 count. MJF is a 3-time AEW World Champion. The barber chair never got used. MJF keeps his hair, and Darby got stretchered out. Then TNT champion Kevin Knight appeared out of nowhere and hit a UFO splash on him. Pure babyface for over a year, just turned heel tonight. MJF is the best villain in wrestling, and tonight proved it. Subscribe for the full breakdown. I'll see you there.
Coach saw his wife.
Say I quit or lose your career as a tag team forever. FTR brought barbed wire. Cage and Cope brought desperation. This was a war. Ladders, chairs, tables, everything came out. Cash Wheeler targeted Copeland's arm. Dax Harwood tried to finish it early, but Cage and Cope had too much to lose. Cage and Cope are new AEW World Tag Team Champions. Their careers as a team are saved. FTR are dethroned. The crowd in Queens absolutely erupted. This was rated A+ for a reason. One of the best matches of the year. Tag team career on the line. Championship match. I quit stipulation. This delivered everything. Follow and share if you watched. No time limit. No escape. Just 2 of the most dangerous men in wrestling going to war. Kyle O'Reilly has been one of the most underrated performers in AEW for years. Tonight, he got his biggest shot. And Moxley doesn't do easy. They felt each other out, wore each other down, and it got ugly fast. The Maniac retained the Continental Championship. KOR pushed him further than expected. But Mox is Mox. He survives everything. O'Reilly deserves so much more recognition. If you agree, follow and share this. More results coming. Bandido landed on a barricade so hard the ref stopped the match to check on him. 2 of the most athletic wrestlers alive went absolutely off. Bandido put Swerve on a steel chair and hit a dive. Both men were down on the floor. The crowd genuinely didn't know who was walking out. This was elite. Swerve Strickland advances in the Owen Hart men's tournament. He's looking like a serious contender for the whole thing. Bandido gave everything, but Swerve was just a step ahead tonight. Swerve versus Ospreay in the semifinals, that would be insane. Follow and share if you want to see it. Will Ospreay tried to hidden blade Samoa Joe. Joe kicked out at 1. This was the dream match of the night on paper. Fluid Genius versus Raw Destruction. Joe had Ospreay in deep water multiple times. The Muscle Buster was right there. And then Ospreay did something insane. He countered the Muscle Buster into a hidden blade. Joe kicked out at 1. So Ospreay hit a second hidden blade to the back of Joe's head, and that was enough. Ospreay advances. The crowd lost their minds. Joe kicking out of the hidden blade at 1 was unreal. Drop a reaction below. Follow for Stadium Stampede and the main event. The most dominant women's champion in ROH history versus one of the most beloved wrestlers alive. Mina Shirakawa is magnetic. She had the crowd from the moment she walked out. But Athena is a force of nature. She's been practically unbeatable, and she brought every bit of that energy into this Owen Hart quarterfinal. Athena hit the jumping tombstone piledriver, followed up with the O-face, and that was it. She advances in the tournament. Mina pushed her harder than most, but Athena is just on another level right now. Is Athena the favorite to win the whole Owen Hart Cup? Weigh in below. Follow for every result.